thunderstorming. I love thunderstorms! I wanted to go for a walk earlier, but it was, oh my god, it's very rainy.
Bear hug. Wait,
I've just been doing some journaling and I honestly feel so motivated right now, so I thought I would take advantage of it and do a little bit of goal setting for 2024. As you probably know, I've shown it many times in my videos before, Notion is one of the things that I love to use in university to keep me motivated and productive and on track, and I'd love to thank them for sponsoring this video. If you haven't heard of them before, Notion is an easy to use platform to help make your goals become a reality. Not only is it customizable to you and your personal aesthetic, but it enables you to work, plan and organize all in the same platform. Notion has been such an integral part of my university journey, and I personally have used it for many years now, so I'm really grateful to be working with them on this video. Given it's the new year and we're all making new goals and plans for the year, I'm really excited to show you how I use Notion. I actually really like my 2023 template, so I'm going to keep the same one for 2024 and just make a few adjustments. So I'd first like to give you a little bit of a tour of my dashboard and how I organize it to help me organize my goals. Personally, I feel so much more motivated to achieve my goals if my homepage is aesthetic, so I love how you're able to include GIFs and images into your page because it means I'm way more likely to use it to actually stay on track. So I'm sure we all know, but writing down a goal makes you much more likely to achieve it. So I like to include my goals at the top here to remind myself what I'm working towards, and I separate my goals into personal and academic. So I have different categories here. And these are my goals from 2023, but I'm just going to update them quickly. My main goal for 2024 is to graduate with a good GPA and achieve above 80 on the GAMSAT. And for personal, my goal is to run a half marathon and buy a camera. I also have this section for monthly goals, which allows me to break up my bigger goals into little goals to make them less overwhelming and more likely for me to achieve them. Up here I also have pages for my YouTube planning, my ideal study schedule, and also saving some recipes I want to try. Now down here I have my productivity dashboard, which is where I spend the most time on Notion because it's where I plan out all my schedules. I break them up into daily and weekly schedules so I can be really specific about what I want to achieve. And I found that setting schedules like this really helps me achieve my goals because it breaks them down to be a lot less overwhelming. So breaking up a big goal into a smaller goal really makes me a lot more able to achieve it, I think. Here on my homepage, I also have my class schedule, and over here is where I have my class notes for mainly the classes that I take typed notes in. These are all my notes for my anatomy class earlier this year, and I use this tracker on the side to track if I've watched the lecture and if I've made Anki cards, which was a great way of preventing myself from falling behind. For my notes, I like to use the split page feature, so I put my lecture slides on one side and then type my notes on the other side, which made taking notes so much more efficient given how content heavy this subject was. Another thing that I highly recommend doing is using this table tracker included in Notion as a way to track your assessments. I've used this for multiple semesters now, and I found this is a really great way to visualize everything you have due and when as well. So when I get the assessment overview for a class, I'll make sure to put all the assessments in here. So I'll track the assessment task, its due date, its status of completion, and also weighting. And each of the assessments also have individual pages, so I can add any extra notes that I might want to take for that specific task. And down here are just a few random things for planning. trips and other things. So yes, that is my Notion homepage. I genuinely don't think I would have made it this far through university without Notion to help organize basically my entire life. I just love how easy it is to customize and develop your own organizational system to really help boost your productivity. So if you haven't checked them out yet, I really highly recommend that you do. And to bring your goals to life this year, you can get started with Notion for free using the link in my description box. I also made an empty template for you guys to use, and the link for that is also in the description. And thank you again to Notion for sponsoring this video. Good morning. The most important, sunscreen, because it's so sunny here. I've been sleeping at ridiculous hours, so today I thought I would wake up early and have an early start to my day, even though I was up really late last night editing. It's not actually that early, it's 8 o'clock, but I got up at 7:30-ish. But one of my goals for the new year is to have a good sleep schedule, which I did not have last year, and I also don't have right now. So I thought that waking up early would kind of kickstart a good year. Another thing is that it's literally so hot and humid that I can't let my hair down, otherwise it goes really, really frizzy. So I've basically just been wearing it in a high ponytail every single day. And now it has this like lump. And I'm gonna add this cute bow. Can you see? Let's go to a cafe. I want this couch. It's like a little I'm gonna do a hair mask because the end of my hair feels a little dry. Oh, I think it might storm again. Oh my gosh. It's an actual panda. Oh, yikes. It has now been 15 minutes, so I'm gonna take this off. I just got back from running and swimming, and I feel really refreshed now that I've taken a shower. Both running and swimming were really fun today, so I'm really glad I went. But now I'm gonna make a vision board for 2024. I did the same thing last year and I had it as my desktop wallpaper, so I'm gonna do the same for 2024. So I'm gonna go through Pinterest and find pictures to include and then make a big collage of it. Oh my gosh. Currently 9:52, and in an attempt to fix my sleeping schedule, I'm gonna go to bed.